Back in the 90s, Borno State was undeniably one of the most peaceful places to live on earth. Having borders with republics of Niger and Chad to the north and Cameroon to the east, is a home not only to individuals all over Nigeria, but to the neighboring country, men and women. Because of its peaceful and hospitable nature, as well as its intolerance to ethno-religion differences, it became the perfect destination for all backgrounds to settle for a living, for businesses and for Islamic and Western education. Despite its diverse differences in terms of history, religion, culture and ethnicity among others, a brief on the state is all what it takes to make a visitor feel at home. Thus, it was named the Home of Peace. Unfortunately, things fall apart. But it was not the absence of violence that gave the slogan of Home of Peace. Neither was it the absence of insurgency, rather the existence of love, empathy, pity, tender-heartedness and compassion for one another. Those were the days the power of love overwhelmed the love of power. Those were the days a problem shared was a problem half solved. Those were the days a neighbor in trouble was the whole neighborhood in trouble. Those were the days it took a whole neighborhood to raise a child. Those were the days friendship was brotherhood. It was more than hanging out, gisting and laughing. It was more about sacrifices, collaborations and not materialistic competitions. Those were the days when life tears you and throw down, you have companies who cheer you up and hold your hands. The world was filled with love and there was little or no hate in our hearts. Unfortunately, today, the world has turned to a battlefield, the battle of hearts to hearts. 90% of smiles we receive are fake. All the good wishes we offer are on the lips, but deep in the hearts, we don't wish well for one another. The institution of family has broken down, brotherhood has faded, relationships has turned to businesses, neighbors are like cats and rats. The successful ones in the neighborhood are the hated ones. The unfortunate ones are looked down on and disrespected. So literally, nobody is loved. Why? Because the only love that exists is the love for money, and yet we claim that money cannot buy morals, manners and integrity. And until we restore our own norms and values, our society will know no peace. We must place love above lust, need above greed, peace of mind above pieces of money, and respect for both the rich and poor. We must be our brothers' keepers and not their secret leakers. Respect their feelings and take the society as a home and people as a family. Every human longs for peace and love, but there is no peace where there is no love. The way of peace is the way of love. Love is the greatest power on earth. It conquers everything. Peace be upon you, listeners.